to number 2. This is very light on the nose.
This has more on the nose.
Yeah.
There's a lot more going on in number 1. This is very like light and refreshing. Very.
I do pick out some similarities though. That's where I'm like trying to figure out if we're getting duped or not. Welcome back to our 3 Bourbon Years. This week we are doing a Heaven Hill blind barrel proof battle.
Say that 10 times fast.
Say it 10 times fast at home and let me know if you can. So, anyways, we got some Larceny's, we got some Elijah Craig's. Taylor, what are we, let's get into the details.
Yeah, specifically, so we are going with Larceny Barrel Proof, what is this, B521. The proof is 121. The other Larceny Barrel Proof is batch number A122. We've heard a lot of good things about the 2022 releases, so we're pretty excited to try that. We haven't really had any of them yet.
That one we just cracked. We just
cracked it. The Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B522. This one comes in at 121 proof.
Okay.
So that's a release for 2022 and a pretty good one. By the way, this one is 124.4 for the Larceny, the second Larceny that we're doing. And then the final one is actually an A121. So this is the first release of 2021, and I think one of our favorites. So again, another fresh cork pop on that one. We've had a couple of bottles of it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna run through the blind. We're gonna give you the nose, give you the tasting notes, and then we're gonna run back through.
You guys won't watch that part.
Yeah, and then we'll come back and give you the results and see which one of these is actually the better brand, right? Which one should you pick if you see them out and about? These are typically, I don't know, $75, $80, I would say. And then these are around like 60 bucks. So there's a price difference. Again, we know that they're different too. These are wheated bourbons compared to just your run-of-the-mill bourbons. So there's a difference there. We'll probably be able to tell a little bit while we're tasting, but
it's more of like we're going to be ranking flavors, like which ones do we prefer over the other ones. We're not trying to guess which ones are the weeders. We're not trying to do anything like that. Just straight up rank.
And people can find these. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can find both of these. They're really good quality barrel proof products.
You may find a different batch.
Yep, you might find a different batch.
Just gotta have your eyes open.
Yeah, but which one, if you see them both, which one should you buy? And hopefully we'll come to a conclusion today that'll give you some help. So stick around to the end to figure out which one of these is going to be your new go-to barrel proof.
So number 1
we're going to do
is going to be their right.
You're right.
It's our far left here.
All right,
let's get into it.
All right.
Ooh. Whoa.
Oh, it smells good.
That smells like caramel. It's hardcore caramel.
It's dense.
Like homemade caramel.
Whoa.
Vanilla. Cherry.
Yeah, I get cherry. I'm getting cherry in so much lately. I'm getting a lot of cherry.
I'm just getting lost in caramel. Like that's literally like a homemade, one of those like homemade caramels.
Wrapped,
just melt.
Yeah,
with like
wax.
This is almost reminding me of a little bit of the batch proof. The Woodford Reserve batch proof.
Oh, wow.
Dude, the nose reminds me of Calumet 16 a little
bit. Actually,
that cherry, like
the cherry. There's some.
It's good. I really like
a lot
it.
of nuttiness.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go in for the palate.
Yeah, let's go in for the palate.
All right.
Cheers.
Wow, that lets you know it's.
Woo!
Dude, that made my nips a little hard.
Little meatiness on there.
That thing is delicious, hearty, robust. Burns
everywhere.
Everywhere.
But I think the nose transfers right to the palate, right?
I'm gonna be feeling good.
Oh yeah.
After this one.
Mouth might be raw if you drink too much of this. First one.
That's why we're doing it, and you don't have to.
Leave it to
I really like that one.
It's really good. A lot of caramel, a lot of barrel char.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Number 2.
That one tasted 12 years old.
These colors.
That one tasted like it had some age.
First 2 are very, very similar. Nose is very similar too.
Oh, this one, number 2 now. Now we're on to number 2. This is very light on the nose.
This has more on the nose.
Yeah.
There's a lot more going on in number 1. This is very like light and refreshing. Very.
I do pick out some similarities though. That's where I'm like trying to figure out if we're getting duped or not.
Also a little bitterness on the nose. It's not as like fruit forward and like
cherry. I was gonna say I
don't
get any cherry on this.
I'm getting a little more vanilla on this one than the other one. The other one is cherry right up front.
Yeah. I mean, I can really get my nose in.
I almost get no cherry on this.
Yeah.
Get like just a line of cherry, nothing big.
Okay, so
I don't know. The nose honestly isn't really doing much.
No, it's not. Not compared.
Very light, but I am getting a lot of like that confectionery sugar. I don't know.
Yeah, some of that sugar's there too.
Molasses.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'm going in for number 2.
Cheers.
Ooh.
A lot more going on than on the nose.
That's just fun. It's kind of like a whoa. Like it.
Ooh, I like that one a lot.
And a good finish.
That finish is fairly long.
It's that radiating oak finish.
Yeah, and it like holds its ground at a good spot. Sometimes it goes too far.
Yeah,
that's a
it
long
finish. Just like it stops.
A nice caramely sweetness.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Just super caramely. It's very viscous. Like it's oily.
It's not as heavy as that first one.
Not as heavy.
It's very just like.
This one's not gonna make your throat raw.
No.
The first one
was rough.
A couple glasses might make your throat raw.
That one was rough. I'm
Alright,
gonna take
really
one
like
more
that.
tiny little.
Let's get into
A little nip.
I'm gonna take one more of the second one.
Ethan and I are gonna move on to number 3. This one looks fairly dark.
Oh, this nose is way different.
Yeah, that was good.
Isn't it crazy how different? Like it's the same.
It could be the
distillery, right?
exact same. This could be both Elijah Craig even.
I mean, you'd think because it's a weeder versus just like a run-of-the-mill bourbon that.
I mean, there were some pretty distinct differences between A and B.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's wheat.
Yeah, one's a
versus-
weeder and one's a.
It's gotta be, but
I'm getting like a bready. Dude, this might be a weeder. I'm getting like a bready, yeasty.
This is similar to number 2.
This reminds me of a Weller.
Yeah,
This reminds me a lot of a Weller.
like a weedy weller.
Ooh.
Think of cracking
all
open a
Wellers are
loaf. I know, but think of cracking open a loaf of bread and going.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that's
Again, it's got that with the same like sugary, like confectionery sugar.
Yeah.
like
You get
powdery
the
sugar.
You
type
get
thing.
kind of the
like a powdered donut.
yes
ooh donut.
Yeah.
donut. Donut's a good way to
Like
put it.
sugar,
Like
but
Ollie's,
also
like
that
Ollie's
bready.
mini donuts.
Yeah.
It's an Ollie's mini
Those
donut.
mini donuts. That's perfect.
At the
You were ever 6 years old, went
Yes.
to a carnival
In Wisconsin.
in Wisconsin, you know
probably
what
saw
Ollie's
it.
donuts are.
Oh man.
Let's go for it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm. That's really good.
Holy crap.
That is oily. It's sugary, sweet maple syrup.
See now
over
that
pancakes.
the last one we had almost tasted more bitter compared to this one.
Right.
Like this one is.
The first one was cherry. The second one was a bit like it was a little more bland, but it was on the sugar side. This
Yeah.
is like very sugary.
This is like
Nice,
candied.
smooth finish.
This is
Oh.
candied. Something coated in like sugar, and
It's like
it's very sweet.
this is where I get to like the maple syrup drizzle.
Maple
over
syrup.
some bacon.
Yeah.
Like
Candied bacon.
some candied
yeah, that's-
bacon.
I was looking for candy, and you're
Yes.
looking for that savory. That's
It's
a
very
good,
meaty but sweet. Like
Yes.
it's very good.
Oily. Oh, that's a
That's
that's
the
a
best
really-
oil of the first 3.
So that was number 3. Yeah, that was
Ooh, that was impressive.
good. It's gonna be tough to beat. Let's
Yeah.
go to number 4. Number 4.
I know I like that because I went back for like 2 more sips.
Yeah.
The nose on this though.
Oh, dude, this is
a-
hard. This is
a-
very hard.
This is a dank nose. It's dank.
This is musty basement.
This is musty basement.
Dude,
yeah.
smell number 3 and tell me that ain't musty basement. That's straight up
I
like
don't know. Number
mold
2,
and mildew in a storeroom
number 2 and
kind
number
of
3
smell.
were light on the nose to me.
Yeah.
And then the palate killed it. So I don't know.
Okay, this has some fruitiness to it. This I'm getting a little, not very cherry,
Ooh,
almost like it's dark fruit of some kind. It's like plum, like candied plum, sugary plum.
yeah, some
what
kind
else?
of
Like
darker
fig.
fruit, like a dark.
Yeah,
Um,
like some grape. Jam.
I know where you're going with
There's
it.
A
I
little bit
can't
of, like
quite-
jamminess to
Yeah.
it.
I think it's jammy. I can get along with
I
that.
could go with like a fig spread, like you're saying.
Yeah, like imagine
Like,
cracking
yeah.
open a jar of that and going,
Yeah, like put
Like,
it on a
right
nice
away.
salty crackers,
Yeah.
some fig spread. Oh yeah.
It does have like some alcohol forward on the nose a little bit too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But I think
a little winey, like almost like a Buffalo Trace kind of winey.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm getting that grapiness to it.
Yeah. It's very. I mean, it's very similar to all of them. Honestly, they all have that like.
They're very
that
similar.
Sugariness. All right, should we go?
all
for
right,
it?
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Not as exciting as the last one,
I would agree.
but still good. Like I don't not
This
like
one's
it.
more bitter. This one is a little more
peanut shell.
Yeah, there's a lot happening on my tongue, and it's very like
I don't know.
Astringent? Is that the word? It's very like.
This is nowhere near as oily as 2 and 3 either.
It's very ethanol. Like that's all I'm getting just a lot of burn.
Are you getting like corny ethanol or like bitterness ethanol?
No, more bitter. Like it's not savory. It's not sweet.
I'm gonna disagree with both of you. I think that one is hanging around with number 3 for me.
Really?
Number 4 is hanging around with number 3 on the palate.
The finish is fairly long.
To me, it's very savory. We're gonna go back through these, and so we'll really
it's got
get a
some
good
A1
idea,
steak sauce going on to it.
Okay, yeah, some
Worcestershire-
salty like
some Worcestershire.
Worcestershire
But there is
sauce.
there's a little bit of bitterness with that. I think there is.
sauce.
I get a little bit of bitterness, but
But is it bad? That's what you gotta.
I don't know. Find out. Should we?
Yeah, we'll
Should we
fast forward.
speed things up? We'll go back through these. So we went 1 through 4. We'll go back 4 through 1. And then we'll come back, we'll rank them, give you our results, and then...
You'll see them up on the screen,
yeah,
likely.
We'll do a little commentary at the end to figure out which one we think you should buy.
So. All right, so here goes, and...
All right, we're back.
Howdy.
And now we're going to go over the results. So
We're back and hammered.
Definitely feeling better.
My
than
mouth is a little
earlier.
numb from all the barrel proof, but I think we each have our rankings, and we're going to go through them now. Mitch, do you want to get the key, if you will?
Does it make sense?
We had someone pour this, and we were not sure.
What a...
You can't say that.
What?
Well, you can say that. That's a female dog, right? We're good. So he did.
That's a
Same
classic
order.
Garrett move, right?
He did same order.
Exact same order all the way through.
So.
Oh.
So.
Whoa.
Why don't we go me? Should we go me and we'll go in order? Wait.
That is
Wait.
crazy.
Did we all put? We all put 3 first.
Okay. No. Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go. What's your last place? Man?
My last place was this one.
My last place was also number 1. It was different for Ethan.
Ethan was 3rd.
So last place for you and I was Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A121.
A121. So that was the first batch of last year.
Yep. So to me it was just a little bit, I don't know, like almost too like charry.
It was
in a way,
it was like
bitter and
a lot
charred.
of burn with not
Yeah.
a lot delivering. There
Right.
wasn't a lot of flavor. It just kind of was rough.
Right.
And that I don't like my whiskey just to be rough.
Right.
I put it as 3rd just because when it came, and we'll get to this one here, but when it came down to the 2, I liked how it was just a little more punch in the
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
It
you
made you
liked it,
feel
yeah.
alive. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of what I go for. I like higher proofs though.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like that. You
No,
know.
that makes sense.
Anyways,
All right. What was number 3? So I think we had those mixed up. Mitch.
we had those flipped. I think
So
you guys are the same.
number 3 for me was
Number 3 was this one. Was the other Elijah Craig. So clearly I'm a Weeder fan because
Hold on. Number 3 for me was. So we weren't the same.
Oh no, you were here. Okay.
No, yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
My-
So Mitch, go ahead. Well, you're number 3.
So this kind of comes as no surprise to me. You guys know I like Weeders. I've been Maker's Mark fan from day one.
Mm-hmm.
So like to me, the fact that these two are at the bottom, this one to me just had more of those like fruity notes and more of the cherry. And for the amount of ethanol and spice and heat I was getting, this one had more flavor.
Okay.
So I liked it more.
Fair. What did you have number 3? Yours was
number 3 was my
A121.
A1.
So
okay.
Mitch's number 3 was B522.
Yes.
And yours was A121.
Yeah.
All right.
So okay, and you already said you liked the punch on that, right?
Yeah.
A little bit, and that's what got you. For me, it was my number 3 was Larceny.
Really? Oh, that one.
B521.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
For me, I don't know. It didn't really have much. I mean, I was really fighting over this and A121, and I don't know. It just there really wasn't a lot going on in the nose. That's kind of why I put it there. I liked that it wasn't as like harsh as the Elijah Craig, so I liked that aspect. But yeah, so
And this, I don't know if I highlighted this. This was my number 4.
that was your number 4,
Yeah.
right?
So
okay.
you guys, you had 3. Your 3 was here.
Yep.
This guy.
My 3 and 4 were Elijah Craig.
Yep. And then
So number 2.
My number 2 was this one because it really I changed my mind at the last minute. It had some of the peanut that I didn't like at first, but then after going through them, it was very like sweet. It was, I don't know. It just comparing it to the other two, I liked it. I don't even know why.
Yeah.
It just like it delivered.
Number 2 for you?
My number 2 was, what is this? B522. I really like the nose on this.
Yeah.
It was very sweet. It had like that. We started talking, I think, about the confectionery sugar. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it.
My number 2 was also B522.
Oh, okay. So you both liked that one.
I thought it was. I don't know. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
To me, it was very close to number 1.
The 121 didn't feel extremely overwhelming.
No,
it was perfect.
It was very light to me. Yeah.
So right now, so far, I'm getting a lot of 21s are kind of ranked last, and 22s are firing out some hitters.
Absolutely.
That's a good point.
Considering we all ranked this one number 1.
Our number 1 whiskey that we all ranked the exact same, and we didn't talk to each other during our private tasting here.
There was a couple groans.
And stuff, but this was far and away the best tasting whiskey.
Which is crazy because up until today, I have not done any research on this particular bottle, and you guys were saying people are loving this one.
Yeah.
Apparently these are hitters this year, and now I'm kind of right with them. This is a little crazy.
Well, it's crazy that all 3 of us picked that, so that's why this is exciting.
I'm glad because I pulled the trigger. Do you know why I bought this one?
It's so sweet.
Shortly after I saw this in the store, we had just done. Didn't we do like a Larceny review of some kind? We did like a barrel proof review where we drank it. And we were talking about like how much value there actually is in it, and I saw it and I'm like, I need to buy it. And then I read about it, and
would that go into top 10 of?
That's going in with the Calumet.
It's got to go in there because it's that good. Right. Honestly, like that is amazing whiskey. The mouthfeel it's so oily. It's a weeder, right? Like, so you get all those nice wheat, spicy kind of flavors. I don't know. It's a great whiskey.
And in the nose on this, we had said that it was like cracking open. I think that was this one, right? Cracking open a loaf of like sourdough or pumpernickel and like just getting your nose in there. And
that's some good stuff.
It's a weeder too. It's very hard to find barrel proof wheat whiskeys.
This is the champion. So of the 4, this is the one you tell people to go home with?
Yes.
I think if you're out there and you see any of the 2022 batches between these two, I'm gonna say stick with the Larcenys. You're gonna save $20.
Well, it sounds like
$20.
Rule of thumb was this year's batches we liked more than last year's.
Yeah,
and leaning more towards Larceny.
Absolutely.
So,
cool.
Game. All right.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have you gotten a chance to try any Larceny or Elijah Craig barrel proofs this year? They're not extremely common, but they're common enough to give them a whirl.
Yeah.
Otherwise, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned every Thursday for our next videos, and we'll see you in the next one.
All for one and one for all.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.